Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining us for the News 12 FastCast. I'm Nick Proto. It's 11:50 on our Thursday, July 11th. We start off in Augusta, where we have the latest updates on last week's shooting at the Augusta Mall. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office says 24-year-old Derek Blue was arrested this week. According to the incident report, witnesses say Blue and the victim exchanged words before Blue pulled out a gun and shot the victim twice in the legs. This all happened at the checkout line at Snipes on the lower level of the mall. Blue is facing aggravated assault and weapons charges. New this morning, a man is wanted for allegedly shooting a woman at her home. Deputies say Derek Kilgore allegedly knocked on the door on the 1000 block of McNutt Way on July 7th. They say when the victim answered the door, Kilgore shot her. A witness told deputies she heard a gunshot and asked Kilgore what he was shooting. Kilgore told the witness he, quote, felt like shooting. Officials say he's 5'7" and 165 pounds and is known to be around the areas of McNutt Way and Bennick Mill Road. If you see him or know where he is, call the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. In North Augusta, 2 suspects are behind bars 5 months after an armed robbery. Public safety officers say they responded to West 5 Notch Road for a robbery back in February. When they got to the scene, they found the victim, who told them he'd been pistol whipped and robbed after he dropped off 19-year-old Cassidy Mays at her home. Officials also talked to a witness who says they talked to Mays once they heard the screams and asked her to call 911. The witness says she didn't. Jail records show Mays and 20-year-old Eric Sanders are charged with armed robbery. We're just a day away from the Peach Jam tournament, where some of the nation's best high school basketball players will be in town. That means great basketball, but it also means great business. Our Sydney Hood looks at the economic impact of the tournament.
Tomorrow officially kicks off Peach Jam, and here at Riverview Park, they are all prepped and ready to go for all the players and fans coming into town. Now, the Augusta Sports Council says an estimated $15.3 million is expected to come in with everyone coming into town, and that's all money boosting our local economy. So how have our local restaurants, stores, and businesses been prepping? You'll find out all new tonight on News 12 at 6 o'clock.
All right, thanks, Sydney. A man who faced a trial related to vote buying in the 2018 Blythe mayor's race has been sentenced. Officials say Daniel Martin was found not guilty of a vote buying charge, but guilty of furnishing alcohol to a minor. Court documents say he bought tobacco and alcohol for a man under 21 to sway his vote back in 2018. Martin's sentence is 12 months probation, and he has to pay a $1,000 fine. South Carolina DNR says all 46 counties in the state are under a drought advisory. They say this past June was one of the 10 warmest June months ever recorded. That heat and lack of rainfall is having an impact on our farmers. Kennedy Payne explains.
According to South Carolina DNR's Drought Response Committee, all 46 counties in South Carolina are currently under a drought advisory. This is the first time this state has declared all counties to be under a drought advisory since 2022. Right now, Aiken and Edgefield are currently at a moderate level. This does, however, have a severe impact for farmers, especially those with a soybean, cotton, corn, or peanut crop. So we'll sit down later today with a farmer to discuss the impact that it's having, as well as a climatologist with the state to discuss the drought advisory. We'll have more on this on News 12 at 6 o'clock.
All right, thanks, Kennedy. Payne College is getting a boost to help restore buildings, including the Peters Campus Center, Epworth Hall, and Bell Bennett Hall. More than $2 million in federal funding is coming from the National Park Services to help preserve historical buildings. The funding was secured by U.S. Senators John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock. A new traffic signal is now in effect at the intersection of Harlem Grovetown Road and Old Louisville Road. Drivers will see yellow flashing signals on Harlem Grovetown Road and red flashing signals on Old Louisville Road. That'll remain in effect until the light is fully in stop-and-go mode on Monday. It's been a week since 16 apartments went up in flames, leaving families without a home or belongings. Now, the community coming together to help get them back on their feet. Our Elizabeth Hunter shows us how you can help.
Today I'm headed to Gracewood Elementary School, where Principal Renee Perry has organized a furniture collection event as well as a GoFundMe campaign for some of the victims that were in the apartment fire that took place on July 3rd. One of the victims was a teacher at Perry's school. She's hoping that this event and the Augusta community will come together to really help these victims. More tonight at 6.
All right, thanks, Elizabeth. Pickleball is one of the fastest growing sports, and we're seeing courts pop up all over our area. Dinked Pickleball is the area's first indoor pickleball place. And as our Jada Walker tells us, the impact stretches beyond just the court.
Today, I'm trying something new. Pickleball. You can try it too. Later on today, you'll watch me attempt to play pickleball and learn how pickleball can help reduce obesity.
Okay, thanks, Jada. Just remember, overnight lane closures will be in place at the state line. GDOT made plans to close down lanes on both sides of I-20 for the Savannah River Bridge project. The eastbound lane should reopen again in the next, is open again this morning, but tonight it's going to be the westbound lane from mile marker 200 in Georgia to mile marker 1 in South Carolina. That'll be from 9 to 6. Later tonight, the Sardis Police Department will host a blood drive. Officials say the community is in need of donations because the reserves are running low. That's going to be from 4 till 7. Since the summer months are known for blood shortages from time to time, we have a story up on our website to show you when and where you can donate in July and August. That's going to do it for our News 12 FastCast this morning. News 12 at midday starts in less than 4 minutes. Until then, here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Thanks for watching.